Traci Talks coming back with what? Another live stream. Oh, it's been it's been an interesting day, long day, interesting day. I stopped at Wendy's. I had to make a pit stop. So this Wendy's, I got Wendy's yesterday. I got a $6 biggie bag yesterday with the little junior bacon cheeseburger from the one right there on Liberty Road. My fries sucked. My nuggets sucked. But this one at Orange Mills, my nuggets fresh, fries fresh. They just came out the grease. Mm-hmm. They fresh. These sauces, we were just talking about that earlier. The Wendy's sauces are not the same like how they used to be. So it's been a long day. I almost made gold. I'm just doing my pen. So I had to get a phone charger. I had a Wegmans order that had popped up today, and I thought it said I had to go to what was it, Timonium, because there's a bigger Wegmans, and I think it's actually Hunt Valley. Um, it's over there by the McCormick um Spice Factory. And these nuggets have a crunch. English. My phone don't have that much battery on it, so it's gonna conk out at some point. I tried to charge everything the best I could, but I had to stop at Five Below to get a little car adapter. Let's see, it's pink. It's pink. I'm not gonna say what it looks like, but it's pink. Can y'all see? Because the glare is bad. This pink. Purple's my favorite color, but sometimes you just have to do with pink. Pink can be good too. So I spent $6.35 for a $4 boogie bag. So it's the $4 bite bag or whatever they call it. So you have a choice of two of the items with a $4 bag, and the drink is one of them. But you just pick and choose two items. I got the nuggets and the fries. And a sugar cookie. That was $6.35. It's the same price as if you get the little biggie bag. What's up, Deshaun? So I had to ride through the old neighborhood. So many old neighborhoods. I've been better. I'm going through stuff right now, as always. I'm gonna taste it. It's like horseradish in here, something. Something in here, a little tangy. So I have had some little treats that I haven't been able to record because my batteries, I'm out all day. And I didn't get to record this morning, obviously, because I didn't have no charge on my phone. So I got reported today because some interesting person managed to place an order that I actually picked up. Wegmans order. So I had one Wegmans order this morning. I dropped that off. And then I was still in the area. So another one came through. And then right as I was walking in the store, a second one came through. So it's the second one that came through. So technically the third Wegmans of the day, but the second one that had came through when I went back the second time. I don't know what the GPS was, coordinates or whatever that was kind of put in for me to get to where I was supposed to be. So I literally had to go from the county to the city, which is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I did my drop off. 30 minutes. I had to go into the city. There was no address. There's no actual address when I got there. No actual address. It just kept saying Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. And they didn't speak English. They were typing in like what looked like Arabic or something. So I had to keep clicking on the translate button to see what they were saying. I don't know. It was a whole hot mess. It was a hot mess. So I'm trying to get somebody on the phone with Uber. Like they keep changing the number where you just can't click on it when you need like live support. So that was frustrating. And then the gentleman had me on hold like twice. And I had a Chick-fil-A order that I had to pick up from the Chick-fil-A right there on Pratt Street. So they were holding me up from picking up the other order. And he wouldn't just cancel the order. I don't have the address to deliver it to you. You're going to have to cancel it. I had to go to my next pickup. So I just simply said, stuff was delayed because they held me up. That's not my fault. I don't know how a customer can not put in a delivery address, but then the GPS is still taking me around Little Red Robin's barn. So needless to say, I was sent on a wild goose chase today. Are you still staying at that place? No, I'm not staying at that place. I'm staying in a new place where the roommate situation is still not working. So I'm trying to get my mental together. I'm trying to get all of my stuff together. I just moved at the end of February, and now I have to move again. But all of this is some divine timing in place. I'm not saying that it's not uncomfortable. I'm not saying that I haven't been inconvenienced. I'm not saying that, the Judas don't do their job and all that stuff. I'm just saying it's messed up. He put my shit out. I had to call the police. I had to call code enforcement. I'm just trying to get my stuff in the storage. Like, it's just fucked up. But I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it to the best of my ability. That's all I can do. But sometimes you have to show people that you're not to be played with. If they want to live their best bachelor life, fine. Do it on your own dime. These cookies are so good. And they're huge. And they're soft. So that's pretty much it, honey. I went from one situation to another. I went from one fucked up situation to a even worse fucked up situation, pretty much. But I'm dealing with it. The weather was nice today. The sun was out, but it was still kind of nippy. It was breezy. In order for me to go anywhere, it would take money that I don't have. I don't have the money yet to get my stuff from storage. All of my bills are still behind. The only thing that's getting paid right now is this car note. Everything else is getting paid plus the late fees when I'm able to. So I would love to just be up. And then, like, I wouldn't have a way there. Like, I can't take this car all the way down there. North Kakalaki. So I still haven't had a chance to talk to the owner yet because my personal phone completely died. And I still haven't had a chance. But somebody scratched the car the day that I had to call the police. Suspect, right? Suspect. It's suspect, yes. Because nobody has messed with the car this whole entire time. And then the night that I had to call the police, I wake up the next morning and there's 3 scratches on the car. Yeah, my phone's down to 20%. This is going to be a short live, y'all. It's going to be a short live. But I wanted to record because I didn't get to do it this morning. And I took my little break to eat. And oh, it's 4:20. Yeah, I need some of that. I need some of that. Yeah, so I'm tired, but gotta keep on pushing. Keep on trucking, baby. You gotta keep on trucking. Let me see. I think all of I had to do Uber late. Okay, so Didi's still cutting up. Like, I don't know what Didi problem is. Didi's still cutting up. Like, I literally opened the app this morning and they finally kicked me back up to platinum, right? I'm like, okay, fine. So I need to have platinum long enough. You know, I think it's because I've done over 100 deliveries, like literally within the past 30 days. So that's good that they finally bumped me back up to platinum. But why is it? Because I was at the Rural Farms. So I was in Owens Mills. I turned the app on as soon as I got in, like, as soon as I had got some coffee and made me a little pit stop and stuff, trying to get myself square so I can get my day started for the day. Obviously, get myself together to get my day started for the day. Very first order that popped up, $3.65. I was like, come on, yo. Like, when you're platinum, none of them low balling orders should come through to somebody that's platinum. I'm just saying. They make you jump so many hurdles and hoops, like, just to get there. And then you get there. My very first order, like, I screenshotted it. My very first order from this morning, once I made platinum, like, for the 4th time, I think now, $3.65. I'm like, okay. So I see how this gonna go. So I shut that shit off and went right to Uber. Like, I wasn't even playing. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's some bullshit. That's what it is, some bullshit. So I still didn't get my stuff printed out. So I'm gonna try to do that first thing in the morning tomorrow. Friday is payday for this car note, so I gotta be out all day tomorrow. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna have to be out all day those 2 days too. I think all the tips came through. The lady I had yeah, I had a pickup in I wasn't in the city. And then of course eventually they take me in the city. So I picked up Potbelly in the city and brought it back out here. The Chick-fil-A order was in the city and I brought it back here. It feels like it was the third one. I can't think. So hold on, I was just checking this up. I was just I always say thank you. Women riders love getting matched with women drivers. I'm like, I don't do rideshare, so this doesn't apply to me. But yeah, that is cool. So like I said, today was an interesting day. Not non-eventful, of course, but interesting. It's cool. I'm tired. Like I feel like I could take a nap for real. I feel like I could take a nap. Like I didn't get my day started until like about 6:30 this morning, which it needs to be like 6 o'clock on the drop top, cruising the streets, you know. So why is it when I pulled up to the Wendy's, they have a thin mint frosty? Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to get that. Yeah, I still got some thin mints in the back seat somewhere. Oh, oh I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Oh, hey Tracy, I hope you've been having a blessed day. Yeah, I had a better day today. Yeah. Okay, see these glasses dirty. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's bad enough I can't have see, but I really can't see with these glasses dirty. What the hell? What the helly? Oh shit! And there goes my other phone. My bad. Let me see. What is that Windex? Oh, I need to put some Windex to these things. These so dirty. That's not exactly clean, but it's a little bit better. At least I can see cash card. Okay, I was like, I couldn't see that. Glasses are too dirty. But yes, you know I'm nosy. No, it's not. Let me click on it. Okay, no problem. No problem. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, my day was okay. My day was okay today, for real. Like, I slept in the car last night, so I was already out and about when I need to. Like, I need to get my day started, like, right at 6. I didn't get started at 6. I got started at 6:30. And I've been running around all day. So I need to regroup. Like, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do to celebrate my little op slash paralegal birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. Everybody money funny. And then like she got to pay her car note today. I got to pay my car note tomorrow. So that's where the bulk of the money is going. So try to figure it out. Like, I need to wash my hair. Because I know somebody had asked me, like, if I were to go on a date, would I wear a dress? I was like, first of all, I have to have somebody that's willing to take me out on a date first. Shit. And then I'll be cute. I was cute yesterday. I actually washed because I slept in the house the night before. So I actually washed my ass and brushed. Well, no, I didn't brush my teeth because all my shit was moved around. So I didn't know where the fuck my tooth. I knew where my toothbrush was, not my toothpaste. So I didn't brush my teeth. I had to buy toothbrushes and stuff yesterday while I was out. So it's like I need to have me a whole bag, but I need to put this stuff in storage first. So, but anyways, today was a productive day. Mine is like, Uber was doing some stuff that Dee Dee normally do. It's like Dee Dee normally be the one cutting up, but it was productive. I'm tired now. As you can see, I'm tired. Like, I'm not gonna be out all night tonight. Like, I'm tired. Like, I need it. It takes a lot out of me. So it's like I have to officially recharge. But this is why I need to be in my own space. So officially, once I get to that point, there has to be like a different like revenue stream coming in. So I can't maintain this type of stuff like for long term. It's too much. It's too much time invested with a very little outcome. And people get tired. I'm not a chicken running around with my head cut off, even though that's what it feels like. So, you gotta do what you gotta do until you can do better. Right now, I just need to get my stuff in the storage. So, I am sleepy though. I can take a nap. I sleepy. When I say I work hard, I work hard. I'm a hard worker. I've always been a hard worker. I'm not no slouch. I ain't no bum bitch to just sit on my ass. Like, I got shit that I gotta do. So I gotta work on my resume too. And like I said, I had set aside time the other day to do all that stuff. So I don't know. Everybody is chirping. Now I kind of wish I had a drink. Oh, so I need more rest, Miss Tracy. I do, but I can't rest. I need to make money. But I know rest isn't always the easiest to get. That is so true. I want to work from home so bad. I'm tired of the warehouse. Yeah, exactly. I would love to work from home. Like, at this point, like, I don't want to just work from home. Tracy needs to have her own home-based business. Like, I literally, in my own space, where there's not other people around, it's just me, and I could do what I could do and create in my kitchen. I could do my cooking videos in my own kitchen. I don't need nobody clocking, telling the police that I haven't been home for days and all that stuff. It's nobody's business. I'm out here hustling to make money. And I'm sorry for everybody that got a problem with that. I can't work a regular job right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I know I would not do a good job. I'm under the wire too much right now. Like, my anxiety is through the roof right now. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. I'm fine with this because ain't nobody bothering me. I'm in the car. My folks check up on me when they check up on me, and that's fine. Like, if they want to call, I can't text obviously while I'm driving, but I mean, everybody that's been checking up on me, they've been checking up on me. So it's like you can't really rest where you're not comfortable. Like, I'm not saying that I didn't get better rest at the other spot, but I really didn't, because it's like stuff was being forced down my throat constantly every day. Stupid stuff happening all day, every day. They doing stupid stuff over me while I'm asleep all day, every day. Like, it's worse. It is. It's worse now, but it's temporary. It's temporary. But see, my thing is though, like I said, I was gonna do the replay. I was gonna go through the video and do the replay because there was a lot of shit that was said. It was a lot of shit being said. When people realize that they shouldn't have messed with me, then that's when they have so much to say. Like, I'm a Virgo, like at this point, less is more. It's like I say what needs to be said. So you need to take heed to what I'm saying when I'm saying it. And if you don't listen, then that's on you. That's not a me problem. Folks think they know so much or whatever. And I'm handling. No, it wasn't being handled. So I handled it. But what's fucked up though is the very next day when I come out to the car to get my day started, there's 3 big old scratches on the car. This is not my car. This is a rental. I'll say it again. This is not Traci's car. It is a rental. Traci does not own this car. It's a rental. So whoever damaged the car because they thought they were doing something to me, well, that's fully on you and egg in your face because this is not Traci's car. So, when the hole is already being dug, it's just pretty much getting deeper at this point. Like, I don't know what I did with my other earring too. I put my one earring in my titty, so I know it would be in a safe spot. I don't think I put. Oh, wait a minute! I did put it in my titty. I did. I didn't think I put both my earrings in my titty. Hold on. I save these little containers for all sorts of things. I mainly put change in them. I mainly put change in them. Like this one, I put my earrings because I don't want to lose them. Like I told my little paralegal yesterday. I said, I actually was freshly showered. I had clean clothes on yesterday. I eventually brushed my teeth. I ain't do nothing to my hair or whatever, but I mean, I was somewhat presentable, and actually, I actually knocked the dust off the coochie yesterday before I had came out. Like it's not like that now. I've been out all night. It's not like that now. So as soon as I get back in the house, I gotta knock the dust off. But I gotta do what I gotta do. And I ain't around nobody to offend nobody anyways. Not saying it's that bad, but I'm just saying, like, Traci's in survival mode right now. So I'm doing my best to still thrive and survive. So it's all good. Yeah, so I did a warehouse job one time. I did the seasonal, like, for one day because that was rough. Like, they wouldn't let you sit down, and you had like 2 30-minute breaks, but those breaks went so quick, and it's like you had to bring your lunch with you because with 30 minutes you don't have time to. My phone is down at 10%. Oh no, that's a different notification. Let's see, YouTube notification. I don't know. I'm debating if I should go in here and get this Frosty. This Frosty is kind of calling my name. I gotta look for them cookies because if I have a thin, oh shit, Traci, I don't knock the wind that knocked me down my sock. I mean, not my sock. My see, I'm tired. Ugh, I can't even think straight. My salt and pepper packs, and that's what got knocked down. Oh, and my phone's on the floor. Good going, Trace. Oh, sorry, y'all. That's gonna be copyright. Like, I don't even care right now. I'm tired. I'll get around to learning editing soon enough. All the packs. I'm not gonna use it now because they fell on the floor. These mats are dirty. I definitely need to wash my hair. I gotta go through all of my stuff because, like I said, all of my stuff was taken out the bathroom. And how they were messing with me, talking about they have a water bill. Ain't nobody paid on the water bill. So I am washing my ass in my hair, okay? Ain't nobody paid on the water bill since 2024. It's 2026. Ain't nobody paid on that water bill since 2024. I'm taking my shower, washing my hair. I'm doing it. I'm not walking around being dirty, funky. It's bad enough I'm uncomfortable with everything else. I need to wash my ass when I need to wash my ass. It's sad. It's real sad. If you want a space that you were supposed to be friends with and you're not comfortable in that space, and then you leave and then you go into a new space where you actually are paying rent and you still can't be comfortable. Because again, I'm invading space. Both times I've been invading space. They make it clear, this is my shit. Okay, fine. Then you need to pay the cost to be the boss, to be in your shit by yourself, where you don't have to worry about people helping you pay your bills. Oh, I was trying to be helpful. No, you weren't. You trying to have somebody pay your shit. Hold on, there's a piece of glass in here. I don't want my foot to run across any glasses in here. And like, you know, folks that don't know Virgos need to learn. Watch you some videos about some Virgos. The first thing that they're gonna tell you is don't mess with the Virgo stuff. That's the first thing. That's the first thing they're gonna tell you. Don't mess with the Virgo stuff. I need to vacuum out this floor. This thing is not trying to come unhooked. Yeah, I'm not trying to rip it. Anyways, like I said, learn on the Virgo, because the first thing, oops, I need my cocoa butter because my leg is still itching. It's healing though, but it's still itching. Yeah, lesson number one about a Virgo. When you officially have been, entered into the class, Virgo, learn a Virgo 101. Don't mess with the Virgo stuff. Don't do it. Oh, where's my cocoa butter? It's itching. Okay. Where's my Palmer's? There we go. I was like, where's my Palmer's cocoa butter? Because it's softer. They put stuff in it to soften it up. Makes it easier to glide on the skin. And it smells absolutely delicious. Okay. It feels like it's like 6 o'clock already. I know it's probably just like 4:75. I don't know. Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. Wow. What is that? Now y'all talking. Yeah, now y'all talking. Okay, let me see. I should try the new Frosty. It's really good. Yeah, I want to. Well, the one here is like Thin Mint or whatever. I love Thin Mint, so I wanted to try it. How's my day? Accepted accountability. I mean, it's been okay. Like, I just been trying to make money. To slide through over here and get a breath of fresh air. I know that's right. You said 475. I'm out of order. Did I say 475? No, I said 445. It's 445 Eastern Standard Time. Well, it's almost 445. 443. See, 443 Eastern Standard Time. My bad. My bad. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Like, I can't be too spunky and spicy right now. I'm tired. I was out all night. And then I've been out all day. And I slept in the car last night. Like, I'm tired. And being in the car is not comfortable. But I mean, I did what I had to do to charge the phones and all the other stuff until I got absolutely sleep. I'm like, yawning. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go sit down. So that's what I did. What? Y'all playing. See, all types of crazy pop up in my Google feed. Cardi B and Stephon Diggs have sparked intense reconciliation rumors after being seen together multiple times following their reported split in February 2026. Like, she'd be a fool. Come on, girl. You are beautiful. You got all that money. You could do better. Shit. Oh. Woman found with nearly 30 pounds. 30 pounds of the cocaine traveling with a 5-year-old. What the heck? Okay, come on now. Okay, this had to been in Florida. I'm guessing Florida. No, it says Iowa. I don't know. It says Iowa and then LA, so I don't know if that's for Louisiana. It was a Houston woman. It says a Houston woman is accused of trafficking nearly $500,000 worth of drugs while a young child was riding in her car. I don't know whose parish Cassiu. I don't know. I don't like mispronouncing shit. I don't know where it is, but anyways, it's CALCASIEU Parish Sheriff's Office. A traffic stop was performed on I-10 on March 31st after a 5-year-old child was seen sitting in the front passenger seat without any restraints. Investigators with Anti-Drug Task Force said they noticed signs of in-transit criminal activity and asked to search. Oh, Lord. 52-year-old Kim Hill's car. She refused before a certified drug detention dog was brought to the scene. Detectives searched the car after the canine detected the odor of narcotics. I ain't on that narcotic no more, anime. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Where'd I leave off? Okay, where the team found 12 packages hidden inside the trunk. The contents weighing a total of 29.8 pounds. Ooh, that's a lot of cocaine. Lord Jesus. It tested positive. The sheriff's office said with an estimated street value of $500,000. That's $500,000. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That's yeah. That's a lot of coinage. That's a lot of coinage. Hill was arrested and booked into jail on charges that included possession of a scheduled number 2. It's like the 2 eyes. I guess it's number 2 drug with intent to distribute and cruelty to juveniles. Authorities said they released the 5-year-old to the family member following Hill's arrest. Ooh wee. That's gangster. That is real gangster. But like I said, all that shit, that's literally 2 things that just popped up in my Google feed. I'm like, I think that's it. Chick-fil-A fires 8 Florida workers after a viral TikTok video. Oh, wait a minute. That's interesting. What happened? 8 Chick-fil-A employees at a Florida franchise were fired in March of 2026 after a 20-second TikTok video of them dancing in uniforms went viral. Why? A lot of people do that. The medical people do it. The doctors, the nurses, the po-po. It's a whole bunch of people in uniform doing TikTok videos. TikTok is starting to sound like Didi. Didi got too much red tape, too many rules, too much BS. Like people are just simply trying to live their lives. Like, come on now. Like, oh well, I'm sorry they got fired, but that's some bullshit. Everybody knows that, people are on social media, people are on TikTok, people make videos, people record these days. There has to be receipts for everything. People have to record because you just don't know. People say the darndest things while you're recording, you know, the darndest things. They say the darndest things. But see, what you need to do, like I said, is learn landlord tenant law. So when I was going to the library, it's like I was going to print out a whole bunch of stuff. But some people just, they need to know. Traci, a need to know person. Other people need to know certain things, especially when it comes to landlord tenant laws and disputes and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. Oh, so I had. Oh, let me see. I don't think she responded. Oh,
And outside that apartment, watching my mama walk away. So I told her, "No, mama," and I reminded her. "You remember when you left me home? I had to figure it out." And I told her, "You had to figure it out just like I did." And would you believe she hung up before I did? And I'm not gonna lie. I sat there for a moment, shed a few tears, because the 9-year-old mother somewhere to stay hurts. But boundaries matter. Some people think forgiveness means access. It doesn't. I forgave my mother, but she doesn't get the benefit from the man I became without her investment.
mm-hmm. Ooh.
Stop this! Stop this! I'm not a slave! I'm not a slave! Listen to me! Listen to me! This man kidnapped me from my home in Canada. I'm the daughter of James Meg, and I'm not a slave. Listen to me! I'm not a slave!
We'll go down in a video.
I'm not a slave!
You listen to me. You best learn your place and keep your mouth shut, all right, Mom? A beat is no way to tame a sassy mouth. You outbid the others and you can do as you please.
Mister.
$1,200. I believe the offer is fair, given her wild streak. I believe you're looking for more than a field hand, sir. And what you want comes at a much higher price. $2,000.
Mister, this man stole me. He kidnapped me. I'm not a slave. Please believe me.
Of course you're not. You're a very lovely young lady. Make a real good home for you.
My father will kill you for this.
You're good to your new master now, Mary.
You look happier. Oh, yes. Oh, she confronted Mama Joan because she took her money. See, people be stealing people's money. You need to stop stealing people's money. Oh, the po-po.
The moment June received the lawsuit, she realized her daughter wasn't bluffing. Alana always believed the six-figure savings
in the flim flam. Her mama stole her money. How worse is that?
Tuition and living expenses. But just before tuition was due, she discovered only $10,000 remained in the account. Her older sister, Pumpkin, combed through contracts and bank statements and quickly uncovered the truth. The money had never been deposited in the account. It had been in her mother June's possession all along. Confronted by her daughter, June admitted that she had spent the money during a period when she was deeply entrenched in a serious drug problem. Alana broke down upon hearing this as her university tuition deadline.
But you don't really give a that you took my money. That's the real problem. I don't give a take me to court.
Ooh, and she gonna talk shit. You done stole the girl money. She can't pay for her schooling, and now you gonna talk shit. Oh, Mama June, you know you wrong. You wrong for that, Mama June. Oh, Lord Jesus.
This is your moment to...
A shark followed me to my underwater house. Yeah, this AI is kind of interesting. Oh, wait a minute.
shark followed me all the way here. Can you send someone tomorrow to sweep the area? I need to know it's safe. Thanks.
It's underwater. Sharks live underwater. I mean, this house is pretty. I don't know if it's officially underwater. It's definitely AI for real, but that's a nice, pretty bed.
I think this was the shark that was chasing after me yesterday. Should I go to work or not? What should I do? I need to wait for the security team to come. I don't want to get attacked again. Hey, Dolores. What's up? That this is my turf, and you turn around and start selling to my customer base? Why the fuck would I do that shit again? Because no one else will hire you. Magic hands. We're all sold out. Sorry. Where are the drugs? There are no drugs. Hiding in plain sight, huh? Why do you think that's work? What are you doing? No, not my table. Just because Dominic dipped out on you like some snitch doesn't mean you're free to take his place. No, he didn't. He's a piece of shit. He really was. Decent fuck, though. You slept with Dominic. He didn't seem to be satisfied at home, so thank you for the run. Over to see the... Your new butcher called, and a new shipment is waiting for you.
Thank you, Dolores. I love you.
How's the land of the free? He set me up.
Did you not know that?
I used everything you taught me.
It's nice.
No, I mean everything. Everything. Hey,
Dolores.
What's up? That this is my turf, and you turn around and start selling to my customer?
I found out the only thing that's guaranteed in this world is taxes and death. A few years back, my father passed away, and he left me $250,000 because he got a life insurance policy. I took that time to leave work. I took that time to be with my family. I paid off some debts that I had to take care of. The thing is, he left me that money to be able to take the time to grieve. So I turned around and did exactly that. Then I ended up getting me an insurance policy too. But instead of a $250,000 policy, I got me a $500,000 policy. I'm not paying no more than $30 a month. I didn't have to get any type of medical checkups. The thing is, I know
That's awesome. And he's laid out making me sleepy.
This is a spicy wings contest. Really? Yeah. But I must warn you, it gets really intense. I mean, they got spices that sound like they're from a horror film. Like what? California Reaper, Ghost Pepper, Teddy Bear's Picnic. Now, that one's the most scary because it sounds like it's all warm and cuddly, but it's not. Well, I can use some spice.
Warm and cuddly.
Listen to this contest. You even look spicy. I mean, you sure? So I'm going to...
I'm sorry, the glare. I can't see it.
Well, that would be my husband.
How much is the gas where you are? Too damn high. Like the highest gas I've seen around here was $4.49. Too damn high. Like the gas I got yesterday was $3.89, only because it was like the off-brand gas. Like it was like Liberty gas. It wasn't like I normally go to the Sunoco or the BP, but the Shell gas was $4.19. But if you got the car wash, it was $3.99. So I had bird poop on the side of the car that I was like, I need to get cleaned off. And my friend is like, you don't need to spend money washing the car, that you need to be spending on other stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But at least the car wash, the last car wash that I got, it helped with the spiders because there were spiders on and in the car. So the gas is just too high. It's too damn high. Oh, I don't like that for Tracy. Yes, exactly. Sleeping in the car is out of order. How can I help? Well, like, I mean, at this point, like, I just need money because I need to get my stuff in a storage. From there, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I thought there was a possibility that I could, at least try to help somebody. But, folks get in their feelings. And I understand that, they going through a lot too. My going through a lot is a lot. Theirs is going through a lot is worse. But I mean, I try to be helpful when I could be helpful, but you have to ask for people's help. He must about to go see. Who's Dwight Howard? Who's that? That's a basketball player. What's up, Green Queen? What's up? I was taking my little lunch break. I'm tired. This bra is cutting into my meat. I need to take it off. and wash my ass and wash my hair. I need to take a nap, but I was gonna work until it got dark. So I'm not, like I said, I haven't talked to the car owner yet. Like, I don't know how he's going to react to the scratches on the car. So I don't feel comfortable leaving the car parked in front of the house because the scratches didn't end up on the car until the day after I had to call the popo. Yeah. So I'm not leaving the car parked in front of the house no more. Like, I'm not taking no chances. This is not my car. Everybody knows this is not my car. So you think you're doing something to me by damaging somebody else's property, then knock yourself out. Because if they sit up there and decide to, take matters into their own house, then you can't be mad. This is not my car. Everybody knows this is a rental, not through a regular car dealership. It's through a private owner, but it's still a rental. It's not Traci car. That's why I got to pay tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day that I got to pay. Like, it's not my car. If I had a car, I'd only have to pay once a month. It's a rental, so I got to pay once a week. So not my car. But like I said, I don't feel comfortable leaving the car parked in front of the house no more, because God only knows there's the stuff that happened to the window. It looked like something literally was dropped on the windshield, the scratches on the car. Like look, I don't have money to repair nothing. Okay, I didn't damage the vehicle myself. I damn sure don't have money to try to replace or repair something that I didn't even do myself, So anyhow, so to answer your question, accepting accountability, like I said, the dude tried to put my stuff out and he tried to sell and or donate my stuff because he just wants my stuff out. Well, this is what happens when you play these sorts of games with people, when you do not know the landlord tenant laws. You cannot put my stuff out. You cannot put me out. Okay. So he put the bags and stuff that was on top of the stuff in the corners. Now all of the stuff is right there, like leading to the steps, because like my stuff eventually is going out. But I need to get a storage. I need to get the money to pay the people, because I had to pay the people to get the stuff here. I have to pay the people to help me get the stuff into the storage. Like, all of my bills are behind, but I have time to work on that. I'm not worried about that. I can handle that myself. But right now I just need to get my stuff. I need to get my stuff out of this man's house and put into a storage, because I have to go into the stuff to make sure that wherever I'm going next, I'm not taking rodents with me. I didn't bring the rodents, but I have to make sure that I'm not taking them nowhere else, and so it's a huge headache within itself. I had to call code enforcement. Just like on the Spanish lady was the landlord. I put the stuff in writing like you're supposed to. He won't give up the information to the landlord. Okay. He did not tell the landlord that I was there. It's on the recording. Like I said, once all of my phones are charged, we're going to go through that video together. We're going to go through the video together. Okay. Because there was a lot of slick shit that they said, I guess not realizing that I was still recording. I don't know. But I'm glad that it was recorded, because at this point I need as much receipts for all of the stuff that's been happening or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be careful when you move people into your space, not knowing the landlord tenant laws, because the moment that somebody has been on the same property for 30 plus days, they have established residency. Once they receive mail there, again, they have established residency. When they have access to the unit, because when I walked up, he wasn't trying to let me in the house. First of all, all of my stuff is in there. So you think I'm not going to go back in the house? All of my shit is in here. Can I have my key back? No, sir. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Like, literally, in order for me to leave, the landlord would have to ask me to leave. The landlord would have to put forth the paperwork. Like the Spanish lady, you have to go down to the district court, because this is Baltimore City. You got to go. Matter of fact, I rode right past the courthouse twice today. You have to go right there on Fayette Street to the district court, and it's like $60, $70. And you got to file the paperwork. You got to file the paperwork to evict me. That's what you're supposed to do legally, because nothing was legal in this situation. I asked them 3 times. Where's the roommate agreement? No roommate agreement. Okay. Nope. At this point, I don't need it. It's fine though. Please feel free to send funds to Tracy's Cash App. It is pinned in the chat. Much gratitude. Yes, exactly. Like honestly, y'all, like I need $300 to get my stuff into the storage. That's why it's taking forever for me to get my stuff moved. It's gonna take $100 to reserve the storage, and then I have to pay the movers. Like I paid them the first time I utilized both of the movers, so it didn't take as long. So they both asked for like $100 a piece. So I paid the $100, and then I gave them like a 20. I only had $40 cash on me that day. Like it was a lot of work bringing all of that stuff out of the house of horror up them steps, and then they had to bring them up to the steps. Once we got to the mousetrap. So I mean that's what I paid. I paid each mover $100, and then I gave them $20 extra because that's all that I had, as a tip, for having to bring all of that shit. Them steps were horrible, and it was a lot of shit. I do have a lot of shit, and I got more shit. Eventually Tracy can minimize. It's just right now I'm not in that time of space that I can work on, minimizing. But in the meantime, I just need my stuff up out of the house. So it pissed me off because one, the whole thing with the rodents was not being handled properly, and then two, I was being accused of bringing the rodents when I know that was not true. Sorry, y'all. My phone was clunk it in there. So yeah, so right now, like, just to get my stuff moved, because that's all that I'm worried about right now. Like I said, I can handle my bill part myself or whatever. I technically need $300 to be able to get my stuff moved. So I have to eat, and that cuts into like my little totals for the day, because like yesterday I made a certain amount, but then of course I had to put gas in the car. I had to put $30 because this gas is too damn high. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. They decided to turn that little music on or whatever. It's too loud. So right now, that's what I need. Like if 30 people could send me $10, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. So that's where I am right there. But I've held in this stuff for so long, y'all. I've held this stuff in for so long. Y'all that have been around long enough that know what I have gone through with the shit with my former friend, because that's what they are. They're not my friend no more. That shit was horrible. And then, like I said, I went from that horrible situation to an even more horrible situation. But God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. And karma is a beast. So what they're doing is not right. It's going to come back on them. I'm not wishing no ill will on nobody, but he used me. But I bet you he'll think twice before he try to use somebody else. And you got a whole month's rent when I wasn't even living there. And then now I'm just supposed to up and leave like in less than a week. That's not possible when I don't have the money. Okay. And fair is fair. You got a whole month's worth of rent for nothing. It's only fair that I get a whole month's worth of rent, to work on getting this money together so I can move. Fair is fair. Tracy tries to be fair. I try to be just. That's fair. Because what they said, they expect me to leave on Monday. That's what they said. The cop already said this is a civil matter, and everything at this point has to go through the landlord. It has to go through the landlord. I'm just not up and leaving. Just like last time, the lady called the police on me because she didn't do what she was supposed to do in the beginning by getting my ID. She didn't know my government name. That's where that joke comes from. She called me Teresa because she didn't know my actual name. Everything was fine until I lost my job. And then like I lost my job, but I had paid my July rent, I had paid my August rent. Money didn't get tight until September. So that's what the time, when she was trying to um I'm trying to think. No, when she finally took me to court, she took me to court twice in a 30-day time period. So it was I had got my first little hire car right around the 1st of October. So yeah. So it was around the 1st of October. It was right after I had got the little hire car. So I had started the two jobs that I couldn't keep, obviously, because she had took me to court twice in a 30-day time period or whatever. So she didn't know what she was doing. So we went in front of the older white judge the first time. The husband was only there by himself. He couldn't answer a couple of the questions that, the judge was asking. So you could see the frustration in his face. So I was about to say something. He's like, if I were you, I would just not say nothing because, you pretty much are already ahead of this whole little thing anyways, because they don't know what they're doing. Okay. So then a few weeks later, when we ended up in court again, this time the landlady, because the landlady, it was the wife's house. It was the wife's house. So she was technically the landlady. So this time she came with her husband, and they needed a translator and all that stuff. So we went in front of the older black lady judge that time, and she was hot. She was hot. She was like, I suggest y'all go back upstairs to legal aid to work out the paperwork. They didn't have the paperwork in order. So I was inconvenienced having to go to court, wasting the court's time, effort, money, all that stuff twice, because again, she was trying to evict me. So I had until, this is like November at this point, because by the time I left, it was before Thanksgiving. And I had until January. I didn't have to leave until January because you have to go through the process. The landlord has to be involved. At this point, in order for me to vacate the premises, the landlord has to do it. Now, the landlord didn't get me there, but to get me to leave at this point, legally, that's what has to happen. All of this stuff leading up to this point, nothing was done the way that it was supposed to have been, done. But this is a prime example to let you know that this person does not conduct business accordingly. They don't follow the rules and regulations, laws, and all that stuff. The landlord-tenant laws. They just wanted somebody up in there to help them pay their rent. That's it. You rip and run your hose, eat up my shit, use up all of my stuff, even though you got a problem with my overage of stuff. But then you're like, oh, all you had to do was come and talk to me. I did. Y'all know Traci over communicates sometimes to get my point across. I'm not used to living with rodents. It's a health concern. If I got bit, I could have rabies. That's a whole another concern, because at that point you can get sued. These are the things that people don't think of. I sleep with the lights on because I don't know when they're scurrying about in the room. They could have bit a hole in my air mattress. They could be peeing and pooping all over the shit. I'm sure that could, present some type of respiratory issue at some point. I'm not used to living that way. So I gave them ample time. They've had ample time. And then they're going to lie to the cop and said, I've only been there 3 weeks. No, that's not true. I have the text messages in my phone to prove when I scheduled the movers both times to move my stuff into this mousetrap. I have been there over 30 days. So the lies continue, and y'all know how I feel about lying. That's the main issue that I had with Cece. Cece would not stop lying. I told Cece, if the Grim Reaper came in your face right this second to take your life, and all you had to do, he's going to ask you one question, and all you have to do is tell the truth. Oh, you're going to be gone on the spot, because he's still not even going to tell the truth to save his life. He would never tell the truth. I don't like liars. Traci is a truth teller and a seeker of justice. Right now, I'm definitely seeking justice, and I'm telling the truth. This shit is horrible. I can't make this shit up. And when I just left from a situation, you know what I went through. We done had the conversations, because the moment that I got the car and shit like that, I don't have time to be talking to nobody. I have money to make. But leading up to this point of getting me into the house, that's why I called it, the marketplace horror story number 2, because it is. I met the Spanish lady off the marketplace. I met this person off the marketplace. So what Tracy not gonna do is try to rent no more rooms off the marketplace. Okay, this is a lesson. I've learned many lessons within this whole little situation. They talking about they prayed on the situation. I'm like, yeah, what you don't want to do is play with God, okay? That's what you don't want to do. So, like I said, y'all, I share because the stuff is messed up. And like I said, Traci is here to end the flim flam. This flim flam needs to end. I'm not saying that they're not ever going to try to use another female, because it's not going to ever be a dude. It's a female. And I will say again, I am not in a relationship with nobody. Traci is completely single right now. I am not with this person. I don't want to be with this person. I responded to a marketplace ad for a room to rent. This is strictly a business arrangement. That's it. And I'm tired of so many people trying to say, oh, well, are you sure this and you should look. One thing don't have to do with another. I got too much on my plate right now. I can't entertain that type of stuff right now because it's too much of a distraction. People don't want the same things that I want, and I'm trying to get myself together. Traci's transitioning, so that's the furthest thing from my mind. I mean, they want to do what they want to do and all this stuff. They grown. You are free to do what you want to do, but don't do that on somebody else's dime. When I'm literally out here and hustling, riding around like a damn chicken with my head cut off, day in and day out, half the damn night, sometimes day and night, for days on end. When I come back to the house, all I want to do is eat, shower, and sleep. It was too much noise going on. That first person that I know that was at the house, he. And then they in there making all the noise because they fucking and shit. Like, okay, well, I don't want to hear that. I'm tired. I've worked all damn day. Just like I was out all day yesterday. I was out half the night. I fell asleep in the car. I was up by 6:30 to start this day. I've been out all day until like about 3:30 when I stopped to come and get something to eat. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. That's what I'm saying. You need to be in there by yourself. You did not open the space to be accommodating to whatever roommate, whoever sucker was going to be stupid enough to get involved with this bullshit in this mousetrap. I was the sucker. Traci was desperate enough, So that's what I've been praying on. It's like, I just need access to the money that I've been owed for 2.5 years. Then it won't put me in desperation no more, where I would have to deal with stuff like that. But at the same time, again, this too is happening for a reason. There's some divine timing in play right now. So I thought moving forward, something else was going to happen. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's not. It's cool. But like I said, I wouldn't have to sleep in the car if I just had access to my unemployment. So I literally, at this point, because I already contacted the Secretary of Labor's office, they paid me the 1 week. They still owe me for 25 weeks. The girl got attitude with me and stuff. Whoever it was that was responding to the messages, I guess it's the Secretary of Labor. It's the Asian lady that's our Secretary of Labor for Maryland right now. Like, I guess it's her assistant or whatever that was responding to the emails. And she got snippy. I'm printing all this shit out. And I'm just going to type a nice little letter. I'm like, okay, And I'm sending it to the governor's office. Like, I need somebody to explain to me why, after it took 8 months to receive my unemployment during the pandemic, I missed out on my cute little apartment, because I probably would have still been there. I was trying to rent the cute little apartment in Hagerstown from the sweet little church lady. Like, by the time I had told her just go ahead and rent to somebody else, because I knew she needed the money, her and her husband needed the money. That's when my unemployment, like, I swear, like, I think it was literally the following week is when they finally paid me my unemployment. So I missed out, of finally getting out of Cumberland and getting into, and that rent was super cheap. And it was a cute little apartment. And I know I would have been happy there. It was in a nice, quiet little neighborhood. I ain't never lived in Washington County before, but I mean, hey, trying something new is not a bad thing. So obviously that wasn't meant to be, but again, it's because Maryland would not do what they were supposed to. And it's all these years post the pandemic, and I still shouldn't have this issue. And then once the Secretary of Labor's office was contacted, my stuff should have been paid out, and it wasn't. So I need somebody to explain to me why it's taking this long, why there are so many people that obviously don't know their job. Maybe they need more training. Maybe they need better management. Maybe they need access to better resources. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. All I know is I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that lives in the state of Maryland that has, had these same sorts of issues. All I know is I'm tired, and I've been needing my money. I really, really, really need it now, though. I need my money. Like, I can't play with these people no more. I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. Like, I've been evicted twice. From the Crazy Koreans, I got evicted. They officially evicted me. Things didn't get that far with the slumlord, shyster, crazy Spanish lady, because they were going through the process, but they didn't have their shit together. So the sheriff, like, all the paperwork wasn't finalized, and the sheriff never came, posting my actual eviction date on the door. That happened with the Crazy Koreans. That didn't happen with the Spanish lady. So like I said, people want to be an asshole. My mama said I could show you that I could be the bigger asshole. And I had a wonderful teacher. Trust and believe. I had a wonderful teacher. My mama loved cussing people out and just showing her ass half the time. I don't choose to do that. I don't. But I'm a regulator. I handle the shit when I need to handle the shit. Like, people weren't handling the issue with the rodents. It was a month. At least a month. Nobody's doing nothing. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not living like this. I'm not living like this. I'm not spending my money to live in a mousetrap. This is not what I signed up for. And then, like I said, I can't be comfortable. I don't like the way they look at me. They are weirdo. Y'all know how I feel about weirdos. Y'all know how I feel about people with mental illness and crazy. Okay? Weirdo, mental illness, and crazy all go hand in hand. It all goes hand in hand. I don't like the way they look at me. They look at me with lustful eyes. Every time I walk out that door, they right here, all up in my face. Like, can you go somewhere? Can you go sit down? Can you just do something? Can you leave me alone? Like, so I'm not paying rent where I don't feel comfortable. I'm not paying rent where I'm not happy. I'm not paying rent, where people are going to sit there and try to skin and grin like they trying to be nice and trying to be helpful. No, what you trying to do is help yourself. You don't give a fuck about me or my situation or my shit. You threw my shit out. And then you trying to save face thinking that, you trying to say these certain things are going to make things better. No, the shit is fucked up. It's still fucked up. Mama said what starts bad ends bad. This shit started bad, so it's going to end bad. Just like the other shit started bad. That heifer had me in the fucking police station the very first night that I met her. And then she's telling the Muslim dude, laughing like it's a joke. My life and my situation is not funny. It's not meant for, funny ha-ha moments for people. My life is not a form of entertainment for people to laugh at. Okay? And this was somebody that I'm just meeting and was eventually supposed to be my friend. So, yeah. You need to take heed to how you treat people, because when you fuck people over, I'm not vengeful. I walk away. I'm not going to waste time, effort, and energy. I'm 52 years old. Like, I'm not wasting no more time, effort, and energy on people that are not there to serve my highest good. So then you got to go. Okay? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to sit there and cuss and fuss. Now, the other day I was mad because he threw my shit out. Yes, I was mad and I had the right to be upset. And everybody's trying to calm me down. Well, that's the one time when you finally saw my mama about to come out, because half of my shit was outside. Yes, I was mad. I'm still mad. My car's all scratched up. The day after I called the police, now my car's scratched up. So I got to explain that to the owner. So yeah, that pisses me off, because you need to leave people's shit alone. You cannot kick me out. You cannot kick my shit out. You started this mess. You made the bed, so now you got to lie in it. This is what happens. It's a consequence when you try to use and abuse people. I don't know what this damn number is. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. The damn scammers won't answer the phone, so I can tell them to go fuck their mother. Oh, Lord Jesus. What, Jeffrey? How the hell you doing, Jeffrey? Where you been, Jeffrey? I haven't heard from you today, Jeffrey. Well, yes, I did. I was busy. My bad. How you doing, Vice President? I love you. I love you too, Green Creek. I love all my supporters. I love y'all. I do. I have the most awesomest moderators all up and through YouTube. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all awesomest. You the awesomest ones. Like Optimus Prime, y'all the awesomest ones. You are, all of y'all. I saw Sprinkle on there last night with her girls out shopping again and stuff like that. I only had a minute to tap in because I was still working and stuff, so I couldn't sit there and watch. I didn't have enough battery on my phone, the pink phone, to watch and stuff. So, all right, y'all. Let me see if all these damn tips have come through. Like, I was gonna try to do at least one more DoorDash, so I can get my little $20. What do you want to eat, Tracy? Because like that was just like a snack. I just had the little 4 nuggets and the fries. I'm hungry. Like, I had a salad. So I found this beet salad with feta cheese. What is it? I guess it was like, it wasn't just romaine. I like romaine lettuce, but it was kind of like a mix, but not with the arugula and all that stuff, because I don't like arugula. It's kind of bitter or whatever. But anywho, like, it was a decent green mix with sliced beets, like fresh sliced beets, pickled onions, pistachios, feta cheese, and I think that's it. And I had got the little shrimp, but I had ate the shrimp first, so it would have been delicious with the shrimp too, but it didn't make it. So there's another little place, which I know that the folks at the former place where I was before, whatever, there's a place, because I know they've ordered from there before. I didn't get to try the stuff until literally today. But there's this place called H Chicken right there in Pikesville. So I go to the Chicken City. Chicken City is right there on Liberty Road, where May Ling and Maria back there cooking that fried chicken that tastes like somebody black grandma back in that kitchen. Because I told them yesterday, I said, look, your chicken is good as shit. I don't even have to worry about frying my own chicken no more. I can just come here and get my little 4-piece, the chicken by itself. So that's what I did. So I had asked the girl, I was like, what does H stand for? She's like, because I was thinking, well, what is it? Houston chicken? Are y'all from Houston or something? She just started laughing.